What do you see, Rex? Want to go out the store? Good boy. 7:30 a.m. Tuesday, March 25th. Hear the birds singing? Just some really light snowflakes, but they are dendrites instead of liquid hydrometeors like we had yesterday. It did drizzle and rain a little bit. At the summit of the mountain now, Mount Mansfield's about 22. The base is 32. We actually had a little melting going on here. Look at that slush. This is how much snow we got. How much snow did you get? You skiing at King Pine or Sunday River? Half a foot of new snow. Here's the snowfall accumulation map from this morning. 7 inches in Albany, New Hampshire. And so that was a coastal for Maine, and it was heavy snow. At one point yesterday, it was in the 40s at lower elevations up here, while it was in the 30s and raining in southern New England. And you look at the surface map this morning, it looks like a big colorful spider web. We've got the old low 1001 millibars north of Montreal. You get the purple line, that's the occluded front. And we've got all the fronts there. And there's a cold front going through southern New England. Then there's kind of a stationary front at the triple point with the occluded and the cold front, purple meeting blue. And then another wave that formed yesterday, 1002 millibars, actually a little weaker than I thought, to the east of Maine. And we have occluded air in New England. So that means it's mixed up, old cold and old warm, all mixed together. And there's the regional temperature map, not much wind going on. Most of New England not having a freeze this morning. It's colder up in the sky. Nantucket 45 with a wind from the southwest gusting to 20. So that's that occluded air coming in, but it's getting colder up in the sky and it stays warm down near the ground. That's instability, and instability showers are likely today. Of course, snow showers up here, where these flakes are mixed with something a little bit bouncy. But this is, focus, it's interesting texture, huh? Not much fresh snow. So skiing on the groomers, but this is day 5 in a row with snow somewhere in New England. And I can see someone on the sunrise chair over there. Ski patrol getting ready. Hayride is groomed. Center line is groomed. T-line, lower Perry Merrill over there, and they're still grooming on Gondolier. So it's a good day for the groomers around here. But you do have some powder skiing, at least higher elevations, before it warms up today, parts of Maine and New Hampshire. And we're still looking for upslope snow and instability snow around here to add up to a few inches. So a lot of times in Vermont, we get more on the back side than the front side. And there are the pretty trees up there above 1,800 feet. So we're going skiing. Made some new friends. Let's lay in some skiing from this morning with the new friends. Alex, Mark, and Suzanne, I think. And I think we skied together. we talked about it anyway. And also some maybe scenes from where it snowed in other places in New England. And I've taken a few runs, got to write a J-blog, and finish this vlog, video log, right now. AM, did you see the forecast for Arizona today? Phoenix, perhaps a record 100 degrees, which would also be the earliest 100-degree reading on record so early in the season. That heat coming out of the southwest is going to play a major role on what happens here in the Northeast. Can heat coming at us make it snow? Yes, it can. So it was a fabulous morning. We picked up about an inch of like styrofoam snow this morning. It was like ball bearings there in the gondola. First ride up about 9 o'clock. There was hardly any crowd up there. And it was just so fun. Powder, great job, mountain operations teams, gondolier. All right, so things are falling here. We've got snowflakes falling. We've got snow falling off the roof. The temperature down here at the base is like 33 degrees, so it's dripping, and it's nice to have snow falling off the roof instead of just rain. We haven't had snow on the roof around here in a while. There it goes. All right, so it's kind of sticky down below, but up top it's still cold. Top of Mount Washington's about 16. Base of Mount Washington's about 35 now, so we like that. It's called instability when it's a layer of warm underneath a layer of cold, and you have some confluence and a surface trough and an upper level trough. It makes it snow. And so we're getting just very isolated snow showers in New England today, but northern Vermont usually a favorite spot here, and probably not ready to go back into the trees. So the forecast, we have to track not only that heat coming out of the southwest, but also look at this map from 12Z. This is 8 a.m. our time. And west of Hudson Bay, Canada, it's 24 below zero. So you're going to have 100 degrees in Arizona, and you have 24 below zero in central Canada, north central Canada. What's that, 125-degree temperature gradient? Things are going to happen. There's a battle in the atmosphere as the heat tries to come toward us, and the cold tries to come toward us. And we're just marginally cold enough for snow right now, but it is getting colder at all levels of the atmosphere, so snow showers are going to continue. And we can watch that on the high-resolution NAM that came out this morning at 8 a.m. And it doesn't show much going on around here. A lot of times you don't see it, but there's you can see the 516 line coming down. That's not quite Arctic air, but it's pretty cold air aloft. And there's a weak low going to our north, the same old one from yesterday. And it's not very windy, so we have scattered snow showers and no wind for a change. And then there's a little low. Look at that, Cape Cod and the islands tomorrow, a little rain and snow mixed. We've been talking about something missing us to the south on a Wednesday morning. It's going to be close. I don't think we're going to get anything really out of that, but it could be a little misty on Cape Cod and the islands, the Boston area tomorrow morning. And then more snow showers are coming at us tomorrow afternoon. And this map goes out through Thursday now, 60 hours out, and it gets us to Thursday at 8 p.m. And here is that cold front with more snow showers and squalls coming at us from the northwest. And that front, we've been talking about it for some time, has some Arctic air behind it, but at the same time, that new cold air is going to be coming at us. So is the warmth out of the southwest. As for snowfall accumulations, it's just going to be isolated, few inches here. It looks like we're letting up in the snow department now, and it's hard to predict these things, but it's pretty. The cars are white, and the parking lot is white. So let's go to the, what I'm going to show is the 850 millibar. That's the atmosphere around 5,000 feet. So it's not quite the top of Mount Washington, but these mountains here in Vermont are about 4,000 feet. So it's 1,000 feet up above. And the temperature is blue is freezing, purple is Arctic air in Canada, and then the dark orange, that's that record heat coming out of the southwest. And watch where the blue boundary is right over New England. When you're near the boundary, that's when you have the action. It's raining, it's snowing off and on. And the purple, that deep Arctic cold, is trying to take a run at northern Maine here Thursday night and Friday. And look at the orange right on our doorstep, but not able to penetrate. The front is going to be stalled right over the northeast with waves of energy and off and on rain south and snow north right in through the weekend. And Sunday, there it is, the blue lifts north, and Sunday night into Monday. We do get warming in most of New England, but it doesn't go that far north, and it comes right back down again Monday night and Tuesday, April Fool's Day. And it's so interesting. And then take it out to 240 hours, which is about next Wednesday or so. That'll be April 3rd. You know, we're still right on the line with more action possible. Whenever you're near that line, that's where your action's going to be. And timing each element is very challenging. And believe it or not, in the last, say, 24 hours, the GFS, which had the coldest solution with a possible April Fool's snowstorm, is now the warmest solution. So talk about waffling, the GFS. It's all over the place. The Euro is now colder than the GFS was on the end of March. It's Sunday into Monday. Let's look at it here. I'm talking enough about it. This is the Euro. We're going with the Euro because it's been more consistent, although the Euro shows our upper level low and all that. Those red lines are the warmth and the heat coming out of the southwestern United States, where all that beautiful snow fell last week. There's a heat wave going on in Utah and Colorado, and we are on the colder side of the front. So that's how waves work. We were warm and they were cold. Now we are cold and they were warm. They are warm, and there's our front coming in tomorrow night, and it just barely makes it into Maine. The Arctic air is going to just get into northern Maine, and waves of energy coming along here. It looks like we're mostly quiet on a Thursday, and Friday, the energy comes back mostly at night, it looks like, and that boundary is going to be so significant, where temperatures will be in the 60s in southern New England and 30s in northern New England on Saturday. A mix of snow north, sleet and freezing rain, central rain south, and Timing each element is impossible, really, but it really cranks up here. Now, Sunday, that's the day. But look at the cold resisting with freezing rain and sleet still holding on in eastern New Hampshire and Maine with some cold air damming going on there. And then it really warms up for all of us briefly late Sunday night into Monday with a bunch more rain for southern New England. And it's going to rain on our snow up here in northern New England before the cold comes back. Monday is going to get colder, but it doesn't show any backlash snow. But what it does show is more energy off to our south next Wednesday. It's always a Wednesday and a Thursday with some energy trying to come into southern New England next Wednesday and moving out quickly. And then another wave of low pressure is going to be coming into our west. But if we stop it at 240 hours, that's as far as we go. It does show more cold in southeastern Canada and energy in the middle of the nation. Another strong low right in the middle of the country that's going to be coming toward us in 10 days. Oh, look at this. Not that we really needed the salt, but the salt trucks are out, so all our cars are going to be dirty again. It is still March after all, and March historically is our snowiest month. All right, I didn't look at it, but I'll show you the coast-to-coast Euro snowfall. And this is week 23 in a row of coast-to-coast snow in North America, and just a little bit of snow off and on here the next 48 hours, and then it's really ramping up here on Saturday and Saturday night and Sunday in far northern New England and parts of Canada, and the northern Great Lakes states are getting feet of snow. We're getting inches of snow, and then it even tries to snow a little bit in central New England early next week. So there will be some April Fool's surprises. These are just rough estimates on snowfall, with the purple being 6 inches or more possible, and again, very elevation dependent. All right, that's the end of the weather. So we call this weather and more because we do the weather forecast and a lot more. Yesterday I was watching the birds. Incidentally, the turkeys were just over here watching the birds yesterday, and watching my beautiful old Audi. It's getting a little tune-up up here in northern Vermont. It's a gorgeous car. Thank you, Chris White, for having the Audi at your shop today. Big fan of you and Jennifer and everybody up here in northern New England. Hospitality. You guys spoil me. And then the family out playing with T-Rex. Met a new family from Venezuela and Florida, teaching their kids to ski in Vermont and having a ball with T-Rex, and T-Rex entertaining all of us yesterday late in the day. And as for all the people I skied with today, gorgeous. Yana looking good, making some nice turns there. Watch out for Alex. He's kind of crazy, the guy in the orange there. And I'll show more highlights from today's skiing and tomorrow, because I'm making a lot more friends again today. And it was just fabulous on the groomers with that inch of styrofoam snow this morning. It's in really nice shape considering what we've been through so far this month. All right, here's the Enmore from yesterday. Time lapse from Weymouth. Talk to you later. Now, here's the Enmore.
That's a pretty bird. I should know what kind it is. Looks like a miniature crow with a long tail and some blue on it. Is that a starling or a catbird, or what do you call them? A little snizzle here, noontime. Actually, it's 1 o'clock. We picked up this much snow so far. Enough to track a titmouse. Can we all get along? 5:30. What a thick cloud over New England today, which is now yesterday. We picked up 0.2 inches of snow, but it is, to quote a viewer in Guilford, nuking right now. So New Hampshire and Maine getting more snow than Vermont. It happens. Used to happen a lot more, but this winter it's been opposite until today. So I'm glad someone's getting it. I think the skating rink is still open. Let's go check it out, T-Rex. So we actually have some liquid raindrops. I get the ball, Rex, this way. It's 42 degrees right now in Highgate, Vermont, northern Champlain Valley. And it's 34 and raining in Worcester, Massachusetts. Occluded, overrunning, cold air advection, warm air advection. But the ground was cold enough that that little 0.2 we had today didn't melt yet, anyway. I was so wrong earlier. I thought we were done with the lower level occluded air, but it's still here, but it's getting colder aloft, so snow showers should break out. There's the skating rink, they're skating. T-Rex, what's that? Is that a pig over there? You see a pig? Oh, there's one. Whistle pig. And yeah, there's some skating and there's some music too. I'll get a copyright if I let the music be louder than my voice. But we are ice skating here on March 24th, even though it's above 32. Thing is, you know, if it was sunny and 20 degrees, the ice would be melting, but it's cloudy and 30 degrees and the ice is hard. It makes a huge difference. The sun, doesn't it, T-Rex? He likes to come up here and play catch up behind Spruce Camp. Yeah. In this occluded air mass. Where'd he go? Take a right. Rex, take a right. Other way. Other way. Come on, let's go. No. Good boy. What a difference. Like 5 minutes of sunshine would have melted that little bit of snow, but there was no sunshine today. What a dark day, too. T-Rex, this way. Let's go over to Spruce and play catch up on the hill. Come on. Catch up on the hill. Well, that's different. There he goes. They left the race course set up at night. Can't groom underneath gates. I wonder what that's for. Interesting. A couple bare spots. It's mostly natural snow right up there. But we're not done skiing. We're not done taking a snow bath, are we, T-Rex? I brought a ball. Rex, I got a ball. Ready? Think about throwing the ball uphill. If he doesn't bring it back, it rolls back down. Sometimes he brings it, sometimes he doesn't. Where are you going, Rex? Trails, lips are closed. Bring that ball. Well, he's gonna take it further. So fun. Playing ball with your dog at a ski resort where the groomers are still there. Look at that. That's fresh. T-Rex is running up some fresh groom right here. And they do an excellent job grooming. But Mother Nature, we could use a few more inches, okay? Thanks. But honestly, I'm walking and I just got my sneakers on and it's not too slippery. It's not too slushy. It's just right. So you gotta pick and choose if he'll ever give me that ball. All right, so there's the cloud level. It's down to about 1,600. Sometimes people call fog snow eater. Well, it's more the humidity, I think. In humid air, your snow is not gonna sit up at night, but this kind of fog is, oh, there's T-Rex. Look at him, he's so intent. So this kind of fog is actually future snow. So I'm gonna differentiate between snow eating and future snow. This is good moisture when the colder air comes in to have that H2O available to turn into dendrites as soon as it cools off at the right level. You need about a minus 12 Celsius up a couple miles in the sky, and that's happening. There are snow showers breaking out right now in New York. Well, rain showers, lower elevations. So that 65 degree air in New York overrunning the colder air here, but all kinds of different occlusions today. You got warmer air in northern Vermont than you do in central Massachusetts. We had some liquid rain today. Attention, no uphill on Spruce until April 7th. T-Rex, what do you say we go uphill right now? Oh, that wasn't enough. There we go, that's uphill. T-Rex, April 7th, they're gonna pull your pass. What's you see over there? So again, we're gonna get the snow showers on the backside, but it was nice to see New Hampshire and Maine, old school, get the most on the front side. So it'll be a competition. Can we match the 6 to 8 that's probably already fallen at Sunday River with some powder? When the sun comes out at Sunday River, it starts snowing here. That's the nature of Vermont upslope. And I think I just saw a snowflake. Oh, how fun. Your kids are so fun. That little man with the orange has an incredible arm. Hi, I'm Tim. I'm from up here in Cape Cod. I'm a weatherman and into the skiing and water, just like you guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's your name? Where you from?
Andres Dominguez, Florida, Jupiter.
You've got a Florida accent. Not.
Well, not really. I'm Isabel we're originally from Venezuela. But we moved here 20 years ago. Ish.
14.
14. more than 10.
Well, I'm so happy to see you outdoors playing.
Yeah.
Anytime, the more Rex runs, the better off we all are.
That is correct.
Probably with the kids too, huh?
Exactly.
It's so fun that you're teaching your family to ski even though you live in Florida.
Yes.
Oh, and
They gotta
what an
enjoy the
iron.
weather, however it is.
Yeah, surf, ski, weather. I think we're like-minded people and dogs.
And dogs.
Yeah, you got a big dog at home, according to them.
We do.
Yeah, massive one.
How big?
It's 80 pounds Labrador.
Labradoodle.
Oh,
We have
nice.
a 10 weeks old Golden Doodle.
10 weeks? He's probably wrecking the house right now.
That is correct.
True.
He is breaking the house.
Well, looks like it's starting to snow up on the mountain, so we got good news for tomorrow, I think.
Oh, that's nice.
A little bit of snow, but they groom it up so nicely here. Like,
We do.
you can still carve into it. Oh, T-Rex.
Oh, downhill.
Oh, so fun. All right, great to meet you all.
Nice
Likewise.
meeting you.
Okay, guys, we have to.
So that's about it for our and more on Tuesday, March 25. Day 5 in a row, New England snow. Guidance did some wonky stuff today. Which model did I go with? Look at those big piles of old snow over there. All right, time lapse from Weymouth, where it was interesting that the flag was fairly calm and it was raining lightly, and then it started raining really hard and the flag was still calm. And then when I watched last at 4, the flag jumped up from the northwest. So that little low, Cape Cod had a wind from the south and Weymouth had a wind from the north. That's a wave on a warm front. It's like the third wave to develop with this coast-to-coast storm in this parade of March storms. That was longer than 30 seconds, Tim. You're supposed to stop talking after 30 seconds. There, see, that's what I'm talking about. The ball comes back. Come on, T-Rex, get this ball. No uphill travel until April 7th. Through the legs. Score! All right. That's it for the and more. Hopefully we got more snow. T-Rex, get that ball. Come on. Get the ball. So funny. All right, till tomorrow. That's a good boy. You come this way, Rex. Future snow.